run the Instagram account Handy's Hobbies. If you're watching this, you're probably one of my like 8 subscribers or something. Anyway, I just started this. First post was Wednesday. Don't really remember anymore. I have a terrible memory. But I thought what I'd do is make a post like this one as a sort of weekly hobby journal, video blog, project updatey type thing. Mostly as kind of a way to just like motivate myself to actually get some shit done. Just as far as my hobby work goes. If you've seen my account, you've probably seen a bunch of Death Guard up right now. Those are what I'm working on currently. Got a nice little force in there, filthy and disgusting, and I love them. But I guess I should give a little bit of background on me and why I'm doing this. So I've been in miniatures for probably 15 years. I always tell people that I got into it around 12, but again, my memory's not great. I just remember being like pretty young. And it's something I've always just kind of just done. I love it. I like my little toy soldiers. I like to bring them to life. I like the hobby, like the game. I've been playing since 3rd edition, 4th edition. If I recall correctly, that time period was a little hazy about like what was 3E, what was 4E, 40K mostly. Actually, I should correct myself. Both Warhammers. I really got into it with Warhammer Fantasy. My first army was like Lizardmen. And then my first real 40K was Black Templars, and I still have a lot of Black Templars, which is one of the things I'll be working on later. I'll be talking about in this video later. I have no idea how to make one of these, so bear with me. I lost my train of thought. Right. So the whole reason I'm doing this is like I've been in Warhammer for a long time, and I love the hobby a lot. I love the lore. I love the artwork, all of it. And that was like further background on me. I went to school to be an artist. I have a degree from Radford University in studio art, which doesn't mean much. I didn't have much of a focus when I went there. I went in originally for graphic design. I learned most of the photoshopping skills and stuff like that, and I enjoy that aspect of it, but I didn't really like the rest of the program, which was kind of geared towards like package design and text layout and all that kind of thing. I didn't like that. I like to draw pictures on a computer, basically. So I switched to some jewelry metalworking for a while, which I don't remember much of, honestly, which is about like 2 years of my college career. But then towards the end, I actually started to take some painting classes and I took photography classes throughout. So I really like, I do a lot decently and paint miniatures, at least in my opinion, pretty well. And I'm looking to just kind of take that to the next step, which is why I'm doing this video. It's why I'm talking to you now, and it's why this Instagram account exists. So Instagram, like, it seems to be where, you know, a lot of really good people go to put their stuff up and get attention and that kind of thing. So here I am, and hopefully, as more of these come out, as I put more stuff up, you'll be able to kind of like grow along with me. Grow along with me, says the 27-year-old man. Anyway, I'm mostly, like I said, this is mostly going to be a diary sort of thing, like, you know, a weekly catch-up, like, did I actually do the things I said I was going to do this week? What else did I do? Maybe if there's some sort of demand for it, I can show you kind of some of my process, like how I do certain things. Which I'm not sure I could teach anybody anything, but it might be interesting. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, this is kind of a video blog. I feel like I should show you a little bit of my space, what I do. So I'll just show you my space. I am currently in a closet, which is my hobby space. All right, this is what my workbench currently looks like. I'm working on trying to organize it a little better. I think that's going to go a long way. I'm waiting for more of these nice little Citadel paint organizer doodads to come in. Hopefully by next week, so maybe by the time I throw up another video, this will look a little better. This is kind of my storage area for everything. You can see a lot of just random shit all over the place. But yeah, this is my space. I'd try to zoom out a little bit more, but my back is currently against a wall. Yeah, like I said, this is a closet. But yeah, I do a lot more than just, creatively, I pretty much only do Warhammer and, like, canvas painting, drawing, some digital illustration. That over there is my drawing desk and photo booth, and my bed, which currently has my case for my Black Templars on it. Yeah, I like to be just kind of surrounded by color and artwork and stuff like that. If it's a painting or a drawing, it's mine. If it's not, it's somebody else's. Hobby goal for the week is paint strip older Black Templar models, rebase them. I'm currently working on rebasing the better painted ones, which I'm honestly not sure where the case for them is right now, but they've been rebased. They've got texture paint on them. I just need to make them match my current basing scheme for my Templars. Which just means I need to dry brush some Terminata stone and glue down some flock and some gravel, and they'll be good to go. You know what? Let me dig them out, and I'll show them to you. All right. So these are what I call my primo Templars. They're kind of the project I did the last time. I was like, I need to step it up a bit. Let's paint everything as well as I can. And it started as a way to build a 1,000-point force for the small tournament that my hobby store would run every month. Well, when I say my hobby store, it's not mine literally. It's just the friendly local game store. But yeah, so I'll pull one of these boys up to just give you an idea of like kind of where they're at. And when I finish basing these guys, that's probably going to be the next upload as far as Instagram goes. Because like I said, I take a lot of pride in these particular boys. Let's see. Let's show you the Jump Chaplain, just to give you an idea. He's one of my better painted ones. If I can get it to focus. Lighting's a little stark, but let's see, if I pull back here a little bit, will it help? A little bit. You'll see photos of these guys very shortly, but they're probably some of the higher quality models I painted. I think my Death Guard are probably better painted, but they use a lot less edge highlighting, so I don't know. It's hard to compare. But So I want more guys that look like this eventually. At least at the moment, the Death Guard come first. But a slight side project is basically taking my older Marines, which look a bit like this. You know, there's not a lot of detail on them. Like, I mean, there's still mold lines on these. Like I said, the Templars of the army I've probably had the longest, and they've seen all levels of my progression as a miniatures painter. So I'm going to be stripping. It's like a large spaghetti bowl worth of these guys, probably 30 or 40 various Marines, and I'm gonna say I'm gonna get them on the 32mm bases like these guys, but it may just be paint stripping. We'll see. And then the other goal is to get one large model or 5 infantry models for my Death Guard painted. And I think I can do that. I think that that is a reasonable goal. Let me show you this here, boy. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That lighting is much better. Yeah, like this level is nice. I think when I start on actually painting more Templars in earnest, I'm hopefully going to see a big improvement over what they're currently at. For instance, like I think my reds could pop a little more. On stuff like the cloth, I feel like the transitions could be a little smoother. But yeah, so I need to, I think I've already put Nuln Oil down on the texture paint on their bases. So it's basically just going to be a Terminata Stone dry brush on them, and then gluing flock and gravel to their bases, and the Terminators are in here. So when I'm done, their bases should look something like this. I will do the painted brown edge, because that really helps the black models kind of pop out. I'm not doing that with my Death Guard, because the Death Guard are a lot brighter. Like, they're the very pale green color, and the black base works a lot better for them. Yeah, I've painted a lot of different stuff. Some of these on the bottom row, I think I'm actually going to take out and photograph for y'all. Probably these Inquisitorial Stormtroopers too. They're painted very, very similarly to my Templars. I have about 7 or 8 more of these guys, and it is a crime that I haven't painted more of them. Yeah, this is my High Marshal Helbrecht. He's been through a lot. I think I have stripped him like twice and repainted him. He's one of the old pewter GW miniatures. Like, he's got some heft to him. Let's waggle it in front of the camera more, just to indicate that there's weight that you can't you can't actually perceive. But like, he's got some like eyeshadow. Like, I feel like I nailed every bit of this model except for the face, and I think I've got the self-control nowadays to actually get it right. But there's not much I can do save stripping him again, and like I don't know, you can probably see on this joint here, like it's a little cruddy and caked up. Like, there's actually a pin in there just to keep the sword from falling off, because that was a constant problem beforehand. Before I learned what a hand drill is and how to use one. But yeah, so those are the projects for the week. This video has been a little rambly. I actually don't even know if Instagram's gonna let me upload a video of this length, so maybe this will be somewhere else. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for your time, and I'll see you next week.